Hi, my name is Omar Qureshi and I love the term 1 by 2 because that's what we always order in restaurants, that's what we do to our cups of tea, and that's what we sometimes do in relationships. And now there's a man who's made a movie out of 1 by 2. He's called it 1 by 2, Abhay Deol himself and Preeti Desai. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah. When it comes to you, like, what's the craziest thing he's ever done for you?
I slit my wrist once, mummy.
He did, yeah. I was going to leave him once and he said, no, don't leave me. I love you. I'll jump off this building if you leave me. So, yeah, I think that
I did jump off the building. It was all a one-story high.
Yeah.
Did he need therapy?
I don't know about beauty therapy. He needs some different kind of therapy.
Exactly. Some kind of therapist.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that therapist is spelled as T-H-E-R-A-P-I-S-T?
The rapist.
So I do need a therapist.
That's a good one.
God, I didn't
Smart
even...
one. Beauty the rapist.
Oh, my goodness.
You guys have been together for how long now?
It's been like 4 years now.
So any, like, big news on the way?
It'll be 5 years
Yeah.
in a few months.
So where's the diamond ring? When is it coming?
Are you getting me a diamond ring?
No, diamonds have bloody conflicts behind them.
Oh, that's true, actually.
Yeah.
You got to be careful.
Yeah, and
That's right.
yeah. So I'll get you something with silver.
Abhay, Preeti, very unusual name, 1 by 2. It's such common lingo, but nobody's ever used it.
Yeah, not in film anyways. It was Devika's idea.
Yeah.
I mean, when she narrated the idea to me, she already had the title of 1 by 2.
Right.
And she was using it symbolically in the film.
Right.
So it was there right from the start.
And what do you think of the title when you said 1 by 2?
Initially, in the beginning, I didn't know what it meant. I was like, 1 by 2, okay. And then it got explained to me that it means, you know, if someone goes to a restaurant, orders a soup, they can order it 1 by 2 and they kind of get that little extra.
Yeah.
But the funny thing was, then the first time I heard it was at an airport lounge and I think Abhay ordered a soup and he'd said 1 by 2 and I was like, oh, that's our movie. So it was quite interesting. So I kind of came to learn about what it means. After the film.
Yeah, but 1 by 2, I mean, it's always about getting the little extra, right?
Yeah, it's all about that, right?
It's all about
extra for free you get.
Yeah, but tell me, like, you've come back into doing a movie after a while now.
Yeah.
Yes. Why was the focus on production? Because you're producing the movie as well, right?
Yeah, it's just very difficult, yeah. I mean, so, you know, making the kind of movies I'm making, first of all, they're hard to make. That's why I got into production, so that, you know, I saw the directors I've worked with work so hard, you know. At every corner there was a challenge.
Right.
So the idea was to provide a service to these directors and get in other new directors so that, you know, they wouldn't have to face those challenges as long as I'm behind it.
But what's your USP of your productions?
Is to provide you the best service with the almost no interference creatively.
And with the little extra.
And with that little extra. On top. So, you know, trying to navigate this space, you know, when you get films, you need to check all the boxes.
Right.
So I work mostly with debut producers, debut directors, and the problem with that is, you know, when you don't have the support of somebody big, it's just that much more difficult to get the right screening, timing, marketing. Also, I'm constantly taking chances with newer subjects, newer directors. Again, it's like, oh God, but you know, they're new. I'm like, but half the people I worked with are new and some of them are doing really well today.
Right.
So trying to keep all those boxes checked is very difficult, and so I don't end up making films any faster than
I don't think that holds true anymore. I mean, that if you're new, it doesn't mean that you're not good enough.
That's because they have, I'm no big production house or a big director or you know, who can take that chance. I'm just an actor at the end of the day, so it's still difficult for me. All these others newcomers are always backed up by big production houses who have the money and the clout and the influence to ensure that the film gets noticed.
I'm not going to ask Abhay this, I'm going to ask you, like, why were you the first pick for this movie?
Why was I? Oh my gosh. I think Devika, probably the director, is the best one to ask. But why? I mean, me and Devika had already spoken prior to the film even, you know, was getting made that, you know, hey, we'll work together, you know, we'll do a movie together. So that was like spoken about well before. And then it just happened, though, this film did come along, and then Devika had said to Abhay, oh look, I want to cast Preeti. Yeah. Why? That you'll have to ask her, obviously.
Did it help that you were his real life girlfriend?
In getting the movie?
Yeah.
I doubt it because, well, I don't know.
Did it influence you, Abhay?
Well, when the Devika turned and said, oh, I want to take Preeti for the role, obviously it was an advantage. I was like, yeah, I think I know her. I'll vouch for her. I've heard she's a hard-working girl, so why not? I was anyways open to a newcomer as it is. So when Devika suggested her name, I was more than happy.
Does Abhay do 1 by 2 when it comes to love?
When it comes to love, he doesn't do it with his food.
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
For sure, no. Share. He's actually really good at ordering food. And I hate that. Yeah. I hate it because he always gets the best dish. Yeah. And then obviously when I find out he's got the best dish, I want that dish. And he won't go 1 by 2 on it.
Yeah, that's a sexist statement. He gets the best dish.
But yeah, so he won't go 1 by 2 when it comes to food and stuff.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Anything else is 1 by 2.
Yeah.
Everything else, yeah.
Is 1 by 2.
Naturally comes
when it comes to you, what's the craziest thing he's ever done for you?
The craziest thing he's ever done for me?
Yeah.
I slit my wrist once, remember?
He did, yeah. I was going to leave him once and he said, no, don't leave me. I love you. I'll jump off this building if you leave me. So, yeah, I think that
I did jump off the building. It was all a 1-story high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he hurt his ankle, fantastic. But 1 story was...
That's a tall story. Preeti, what attracted you to the movie industry here?
It was crazy, actually. It was my beauty pageant, which I won back in England, which then created a buzz over here, and I started getting movie offers. Right. Then I was like, I was a beauty therapist. I was seeing films. I used to watch them, but I never ever thought I'd be in them.
Right.
And yeah, one thing led to another, and I thought, why not? I felt like being adventurous, and I thought, I'm getting this opportunity. So yeah, I kind of packed my bags and come to India, and I thought, let me just go with the flow and see what happens. I thought I couldn't speak any Hindi whatsoever then. So अभी मैं थोड़ी कोशिश करती हूँ. मेरी बहुत अच्छी टीचर है वीना जी. तो thank God मुझे वीना जी मिले क्योंकि without her, I think it's important to find a good teacher for sure.
Right.
So yeah, I thought, okay, I need to learn the language. I need to live in the city, and yeah, so it was quite odd. But then once I did my first film, I was like, this is awesome. Yeah. It just didn't feel like work. Yeah. It was just so great to go into a character and shooting, and I just loved it. And I thought, okay. And yeah, I thought, okay, I want to take this seriously.
Right, right. Abhay, did you need a beauty therapist in your life?
Oh, yeah. Beauty therapist.
How does that help?
Effects agent.
How does that help?
How does that help?
Yeah.
I don't know. Actually, I was just joking.
Did he need therapy?
I don't know about beauty therapy. He needs some different kind of therapy.
Exactly. Yeah. Some kind of therapist. Yeah. Have you noticed a therapist is spelled as THERAPIST?
The rapist.
So I do need a therapist.
That's a good one.
Oh God, I didn't even...
One. Beauty the rapist.
Oh my goodness.
What do you like best about Preeti?
Oh.
Everything.
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 This is what all men should say when asked that question. Is it more comfortable, Abhay, working with someone you all know so well and so closely?
On most things, yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, I've been saying this everywhere. Like, for me, personally, to be another person, to be another character that I am not, opposite someone who's very close to me, knows me very well, is always more of a challenge. For that obvious reason. But other than that, no, it's all comfortable. Yeah.
Abhay, you, when the news recently for your tiff with T-Series because of what happened, your movie, you felt it's not promoted enough in music. So what's happened? Has that been sorted?
Well, yeah, so I got the rights back from T-Series. The fact that I can now exploit my music, I'm okay with it. Fine, I'm hard pressed for time. We'll deal with it somehow. But at the time, I did what I did because I wanted to draw attention to the fact that there is this issue between the music companies and the musicians, and while we may think it only involves them, it's not true. Producers can often get stuck in the middle of this, as I was. If I'm sitting on the 14th of Jan and my film is coming on the 31st and my my album is not out in the market, I don't have radio play, then I'm sorry. It is going to affect my film. So I don't care what your terms are, and I don't care what your demands are. Right now, I'm going to suffer much more than either of you two. And then I have a personal point of view also, and my personal point of view was that I don't think what the musicians are demanding are unheard of either. So I took a double stand. One was for my film and myself, and the other was for the musicians.
Right.
The solution to this would be all the companies, the musicians and the producers sit at the table and come to an understanding amongst the three, you know, so that each one understands what affects the other. And until that doesn't happen, stuff like this will keep happening.
Yeah, you came with a unique marketing strategy for the movie with that doodle of yours. I mean, where did that come from?
I used to always draw, you know, as a child, and in fact, my foundation year in college was fine arts.
Yeah.
My first job was as a storyboard artist for ads. I did make T-shirts and sell them at the Goa flea market.
You're like a creative guy.
Yeah.
So I have a free hand. I don't think it's as free as it used to be, but since I doodled and Devika knew I used to do this and I have all these cartoon characters, she said, why don't you do it for the movie? So I said, yeah, sure, I have no issue.
How do you deal with that aspect of Abhay's personality? He's very emotional and very sensitive.
He is he's very soft also. Yeah, I mean, but I like that side of him.
Yeah.
It just makes him real. It just shows that he cares, really. But yeah, there's no dealing with it. It's just, it's who he is. So, yeah, I quite like the sensitive. I like the soft side of him.
Yeah, and what do you like best about Preeti?
Oh.
Everything.
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 This is what all men should say when asked that question.
I like the fact that she's quite grounded, you know, and stable. It's a rare quality nowadays. People are just so fickle. She's not.
Yeah. So.
Wait till I do a few more movies.
You guys have been together for how long now?
It's been like 4 years now.
4 years. Touch wood, yeah. Yeah. So any like big news on the way?
It'll be 5 years in a few months.
No, is it? No, it's 4 years in a few months.
Okay, so the big news will be 5 years.
So where's the diamond ring? When is it coming?
Are you getting me a diamond ring?
No, diamonds have bloody conflicts behind them.
Oh, that's true, actually.
Yeah.
You got to be careful.
Yeah, and
that's right.
Yeah, so I'll get you something with silver.
What attracted you to Abhay?
I think it was definitely his mind.
What attracted you to Preeti?
Initially, it was the sense of humor.
Yeah.
I can definitely say.
Yeah?
Yeah. She's very quick, quick-witted.
Guys, to wrap up, because the movie is coming around Valentine's Day and it is a love story, I'm going to ask you a few rapid
2 weeks before Valentine's. Hopefully, it'll still be playing during Valentine's.
Yes, God willing. Of course it will be. Yeah. Now, I'm going to ask you a quick fire round. Yeah.
Okay.
Both of you, do you believe in love at first sight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lust at first sight.
I'm with you.
Actually, yeah, change it. That's right. It is not. You get mixed
Don't
up
copy
with.
me.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Stick to what you said.
But I was rapider.
Yeah. Okay, lust at first sight.
Rapider.
Lust at first sight.
For sure.
Okay. One thing about marriage that puts you off?
The whole signing, the contract part of it.
Yeah.
Why does it have to be like this signature you have to sign on a piece of paper to say, okay, you're married?
Yeah.
Why can't you just both have a shot and say, let's get married?
You have to capture that for posterity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, we're married.
And for you?
I think the divorce part of it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's just like, if you can just nullify it, then why even start it to begin with?
That's true. Two things that a live-in relationship has that marriage doesn't.
I don't know. I have not been married, so I wouldn't know how to compare it. It would be unfair to compare it. I suppose freedom. You could say that superficially you are more free because you haven't signed anything.
And for you?
You can test drive the relationship before having to buy it.
Good one.
And it's like when you buy a car, it's like, should we test it out first before we buy it?
Yours is testing the waters, mine is freedom.
Your views on PDA?
See, when people around you know you, it's like you want to be, you can't do it. I think if you
go to some exotic beach.
Yeah, exactly. I'm quite affectionate.
Yeah.
I love my cuddles and kisses and stuff. So if I'm somewhere where people don't know you or don't see you so much, then I like it.
You were going to Ibiza?
I'm not going to Ibiza. Maybe not Ibiza. But for me, it always brings a smile to my face. I like it when people are physically intimate with each other because it just shows love.
Any marriage plans?
Ask me next year.
Oh. Any marriage plans?
Oh, not right now.
Next year.
I think marriage for me is when I want to settle down and have children, and I just feel right now I want to achieve so much first and do so much before I do that for sure. And yeah, I mean, I quite like the arrangement we have right now.
Arrangement?
Well, you know, I like how it is right now. Yeah, it's nice. We're together. We don't have to, you know, kind of put a stamp on anything.
That's fantastic. So that's maturity. Yeah. You like kids?
Yeah, I like kids.
Yeah, you?
Especially
like
other
kids.
people's kids.
It depends on me. If I like good kids.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not fully patient with brats.
Yeah.
Even though I used to be one.
Yeah.
One advice to your fans on how to keep their partners happy.
How to keep their partners happy?
You should ask me this question, not him.
Yeah.
Definitely buy her flowers and do a little something together, keeping friends and family out of it. Every
That's
once
good.
in a while.
That's good.
And
That's a good way. That's a way.
Not the flower, I think that's superficial stuff.
Yeah.
That stuff is nice
do
on top,
something
it's
as a
extra
couple.
bit, but yeah.
You know, it could be going to a movie, going to a restaurant. It could just be sitting, you know, send the kids off and have the whole house to yourself.
Spending quality time together, that's what you need.
Just do that.
That's fantastic.
And at least pretend to be interested if nothing else.
What attracted you to Abhay?
I think it was definitely his mind.
What attracted you to Preeti?
It was definitely not that dress. Remember?
Yeah.
It was, initially it was the sense of humor.
Yeah.
I can definitely say.
Yeah?
Yeah. She's very quick, quick-witted.
And the therapy.
And then the therapy.
I wasn't trying to be funny, actually, he just thought I was funny.
Right.
What makes Preeti angry?
People who are fake.
What makes Abhay angry?
I think he gets angry when he's driving.
Road rage. Yeah, that's right.
He does get angry on the roads, for sure.
This Valentine's Day, you will be sharing what 1 by 2?
And this Valentine's Day, I will be sharing the love.
Yeah.
1 by 2.
1 by 2.
Beat that.
This Valentine's Day, I'll be definitely sharing a nice bottle of fizz.
Not bad.
See, none of you said sharing the profits 1 by 2.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not going to share that.
I don't think he's going to share that with me.
Yeah.
I could buy her something expensive with it.
Yeah, you should.
Hopefully, I make that.
A lot of fizz.
I'm not big on presents, though.
No? Fizz?
No. Oh, fizz, yeah. Fizz you can buy. You can take me for a meal. You can take me on a date.
Yeah.
A date. That'd be amazing.
But Abhay, Preeti, thank you very much, and I wish you all the best for 1 by 2 because I think it's a remarkable initiative by you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Preeti.
Thank you so much.